Ya estoy transmitiendo ya. Dame mandarle el link. Ya bloqueé el ruido más, espérate.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Into the box now, Hannes Wagner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Puerto Rico, the shortstop.
Hammers it to deep right field. Griffey Jr. racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Jr.
Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Popped straight up. Jones into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Albert.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Mays leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Dominican Republic, the right fielder, Ken.
A ball and no strikes.
Griffey Jr.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home
Batting
first.
second. The second
Now at the
baseman,
plate, Roberto
Roberto.
Alomar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Mays. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting
Striding
third.
in, Willie Mays.
center fielder.
No one aboard for him,
Willie.
and 2 gone here in the first.
Mays.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Mays is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Cody.
Shoots this one over to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Now at the
second
plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2-2 now to Baez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
JT Realmuto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped him up. Banks moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Cody.
That's a ball.
Bellinger.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hit in the air to shallow center. On the run is Mays, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So striding forward now, Fernando Tatis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted into center field. Mays waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Ernie Banks.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Ernie.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So first and second with one man gone. And here comes the Babe. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting it.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Full count, 3-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, Griffey.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and this one scoots all the way to the wall, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fouled away. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there, and he puts it away. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off.
Kershaw.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he's safe. Back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ruth is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he is in there. Here's the first pitch to him.
Really
fouled off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Griffey is there, and he puts this one away. Into the box, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich going back. Holy Toledo! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Fernando Tatis. Hit hard on the ground is short. Wagner ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now batting, Ernie Banks. He singled his last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Albert Pujols.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Skied into very shallow right. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth moves over. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And trying to pick things up where he left off, Babe Ruth. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in, Chipper Jones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
This is line to left on his junior, but this is a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Right
Stepping
fielder.
in, Ken Griffey Jr. And their runners at the corners now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Into the box now, Willie Mays. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate. With
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Victorious home team, 10 runs on.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Legends and the Force. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bellinger is there, and he'll make. So digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ichiro.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And that's the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bellinger.
Line to the right side. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Chipper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of his ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Suzuki is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here comes the Babe. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading off for the Fours.
Kershaw
The
into the
first
windup.
baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Josh
Just able to get a
Bell.
piece of that for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Bellinger in foul ground. 1 down. So the base is
Batting
empty
fifth.
here with 1
right
away,
fielder,
and that brings in the former
Cody
National League Rookie of the Year, Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Banks into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There he goes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Suzuki ranging forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat. Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Yelich is going to have room. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Greinke, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher
Shoots this one over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Junior's coming in. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around on the leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Willie Mays. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Alomar aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, Cody Bellinger hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And this one's in the dirt, and this ball's right past him at first base. Throw won't get him. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Chipper.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they'll put the tag on him between. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And there's your first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Tatis puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bellinger's off and running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider. Now in the box, Ernie Banks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Banks on at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. In now, Fernando Tatis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The pitcher.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Christian Yelich.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The right fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's...
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Roberto Alomar. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Suzuki giving chase. He tracks it down, and that. Josh Hader, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in now, Joe Morgan, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hader typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Ruth is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Morgan, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Mays, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Now another 0-2. And he pops it up. Alomar has a play, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate.
And the right fielder is there to... Zach Britton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. He was a double play victim last time around. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in, Ernie Banks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Ernie Banks.
Bellinger on second. Jones on at first with nobody out.
1-1.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit hard to short. Scooped up to Morgan at the bag. Over to Bell for the double play. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And catch made there by Chipper. One away. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Fernando Tatis, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Frank Thomas will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Frank Thomas.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Has a look. Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Bellinger racing back. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep back in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Oh, no, he muffed it. Griffey Jr. stands at 2nd with no outs. And there's ball 1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Suzuki has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for 3rd. And he'll get into 3rd here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone from the stretch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He can't get to it. This one's down. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between 3rd and home.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cabrera's got it. Oh, a dive by Miggy. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join.
Patrick Corbin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Third baseman.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number
Second
1.
baseman.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Bellinger gloves it. Now a diving tag, and he hangs on for the out. Whoa.
The batter, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
And we'll have to leave it. Now at the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Suzuki looks up. Holy Toledo! Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Striding in, Fernando Tatis. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The pitcher,
Ready now, Patrick Corbin. And he's getting his first plate. Ketel Marte will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. No balls and 1 strike. Ruth, the runner at second with 1 away. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A dive, but it's off his glove. A tag for 1. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. But there to take it is Cabrera. Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Frank Thomas will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So stepping in, Ernie Banks. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-2. Hit hard but foul. Bellinger, the runner at third. Jones is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Yelich on the move. Into the corner, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell.
Leading off for Puerto Rico.
Fouled off.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and Wagner's off and running in the 9th. 1 gone. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Bellinger.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple out.
Griffey is there.